Nesting pots? Is that what that's called? Or nesting posts? Is that what that's called? I like that puzzle.
Jedi left her impression here. This door has been sealed intentionally.
Observation. It would take more firepower than we have to access the room beyond this door.
What if we have to use it? So I guess that didn't open that door. Obviously it didn't. So what door did that open? It must have been that one? Well, no, we opened it. Oh, maybe it's something down here. I didn't notice that. I mean, I guess if your mind is twisted, it kind of looks like a nesting penis. Penises inside of penises. Docking fun for the whole... Oh, wait, no, these doors were locked. Okay, so one of these doors opened, I bet. Ah, yep, okay. Starving goat. Aw, you poor space goats. AKA that race from WoW. So Estim cannot access system controls. Begins training sequence. Level 2 training sequence corrupted. Resolving. Level 16 training sequence initiate. Level 16? Hell yeah, let's go. They just fall over dead.
My life is yours.
How you miss two? It can't even move. It's stunned.
To battle.
HK.
Yes, Master.
A weakness is revealed.
I need you to stop that. Just because it's embarrassing at this point.
How may I serve?
And of course it chases him like across the room. Alright. Well, that was easy. I mean, they were starving, so, I mean, it wasn't... They weren't at their peak performance. Reasoning. Time elapsed. Unacceptable performance for level 16 student. Report to detention for disciplinary action. Okay. You've escaped the training room and gained access to the detention room. Oh boy. The detention room. It's time for a spanking. Yes, a spanking. Oh, she doesn't actually have that one group buff. I thought she did. Just energy resistance. Alright, good enough. Looks like she bumped her head.
This body has been dead no more than an hour.
Oh, yes. I felt this Jedi's death shortly after we arrived on Kha'Rynn.
Thought you could have mentioned that? I might have killed her myself. She was one of those responsible for my exiles from the Starbucks. I got dark side just for saying that? Man. Y'all strict. What you got? This is the journal of Master Lona Varsh. I found the Sith that I came to Korriban looking for. I'm no fool, but I fell neatly into their trap. Let I guess you are a fool. Their leader, Darth Sion, is a perversion of the dark side such as I have never seen before. Though he was cunning enough to capture me, he seems otherwise to be a volatile brute, and therefore should be easily coerced. If I keep my wits about me, I have no doubt I will escape this situation. Before I was captured, I managed to create a system account under my name on the console in the room here. That will allow me to open the door back to the valley. Idiot. Yeah. Not so smart now, laying in a pool of your own blood. Trapped in like a normal cage, might I add. Not even like a force cage. It's just like a normal bar cage you keep animals in. Good God. Pathetic. A scheduled disciplinary action. Oh, it's one of these. Target. Oh, yeah. Self. Spank me, computer daddy? No? Okay. Access commands. Enter Lorna Vash. Open the front door. Well, then that was an easy hack. I can't. Yes. The detention staff will execute disciplinary action. Well, they need to. I've been a bad, bad girl. I've been careless with a delicate man. Oh no. It seems we're being kind of ambushed. I have gas masks on. Would you move up? Damn it. I just want to cast. Oh, I guess I could use breath control. Oh, fuck it.
My life is yours.
She should have been getting some of those buffs. I don't know why she didn't get any. Oh, for the love. And she had a lightsaber on her.
Did you come here for answers? There are none.
All right, Darth Purell.
Kha'Ryn is strong, but it is the call of the dead. I have studied you, immersed myself in you. I know the paths you walked in exile. I know your teacher. I know the fires that raged upon the Dux and Moon while the Republic died around you. You know war. You know battle. And I know of Malachor. You know what it means to be broken. The one who travels with you will destroy you, as she did me. I can end it before it begins.
What do you know of Kha'Ryn?
I know her as an apprentice knows their master.
Hint, hint.
And as a master knows an apprentice.
What does Kha'Ryn want with me?
She clings to hope that perhaps she can train one as great as her first. She is a fool who escaped death once. She will not do so again.
How do you know Kha'Ryn?
I know her.
Okay. What do you want with her?
I want her to die and see all that she has built cast down. All that she holds dear in shards at her feet.
If you want revenge, don't let me stand in your way.
You are a wretched thing. A thing of weakness and fear.
No, I just don't care.
Apprentice in name only. I am the master. And that is why you will die.
Master of the puppets? Of course, damn it. All of our buffs ran out, for fuck's sake.
My life is yours.
Hold on, boys. We got like a lot of buffs to go through here. HK, I see you running up. I need you to stop. Because literally it's right there. Alright, she probably isn't going to be able to... we have to do that. Oh, god damn, I have to go to that. Holy shit. Fucked him up. God damn.
Mission protocol initiated.
Make sure you're attacking him to get that attack bonus. See, go ahead and...
Acknowledgement.
Oh, no. Do this. But why are you switching to him now? Damn it. Yeah, I got lazy. Catch him on fire, bitch.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
You seriously heal. You little bitch.
Sire, he cannot be defeated. He is not a beast of flesh and blood. This is not a battle that can be won. Flee.
Oh, is that why he keeps healing? Thanks for the information.
There will be another time, but it is not now. Not here, while Kha'Rynn runs through him.
Do not harm her. I command it. She has earned this. She and I will meet again.
Good job, HK. You finally pulled your weight. Actually, she has the better heal. Visa's does. Ah, but you don't get a heal. Sorry, HK. Alright. Alright, you can have one. 124 heal. Nice.
Yours.
Yeah, I hate those fights where you, like, the cutscenes are so long you lose all your buffs. That always feels shitty. So, this is the cave they said to make sure to do the academy first. Half-eaten corpse. Tukata and Shyrek. This datapad appears to belong to a Sith Tukata trainer. I have released several of my best trained Tukata into the caves to finally eradicate the Shyrek infestation. So far, so good. My only concern is the eagerness the beasts have for the hunt. I must apply extra punishment to the Tukata that ignore their masters before they revert back to their predatory nature. Yeah, looks like that didn't work out. And they're still in here trying to kill them all. Level up. Level 25. Persuade. Let's get demo up a bit more. Other skills are doing pretty okay. Pretty A-okay. Deflection rolls. Let me see that deflection roll. The deflection roll. That looks like we basically picked up everything else that's actually useful for us. So we'll get the toughness. I'm sure that will be useful later when we inevitably have to fight one enemy by ourselves. Ooh, got level 3 of this. But does this target suffer -3 to hit and -3 to future will saves? Nice. Got that for free. Okay, so this is the one for the entire party. Also, diddle-a-ding-ding. We'll go ahead and get this because we'll need it later, I'm sure.
How may I serve?
Try at the very least to keep her in speed. So it does get her damage up quite a bit. Circlet of Sarish. Oh, I didn't even check for her to have a better armor too. Light side, no thanks. Didn't want it. Ugh. Nope. Nope. Too ugly. Yeah, some robes she keeps her default. Some she doesn't. Plus 30 to attack. Jesus Christ. That is crazy town, USA. Because I think with Flurry, she gets like 5 attacks in a round. Something ridiculous. I was going to change the face masks too. Because I don't think we're going to be dealing with a lot of poison in here. Oh, hey. How you doing?
You are no match for us.
Yeah, this kind of stuff she's better for. Just because she kills shit so much faster than... Like, obviously the Force Lightning is great for groups. But just killing these single enemies, she destroys them. Where you guys even coming from? Absolutely destroys. Are we still on... We're still on difficulty. I kind of figured with the boss doing as much damage as he was, that we're still on the correct hardness. Crush. Wait, what was Crush? Is that a power? I'm going to try the power attack. I don't think that's going to be as good for her. Or she could do 120 damage in a single round, whichever. God forbid I gave her, like, glands and shit. Or, the adrenal. That was 150 damage. Yeah, see, like, things like this, I don't want to have to tell the computer, always use power attack. Like, it should just know. Alright, since we got a group.
A weakness is revealed. A weakness is revealed.
Yes, I get it. A weakness is revealed. Yeah, Visas don't fuck around. I'd have liked to do a legit attempt at that boss.
How may I serve?
Damn it. And see what kind of damage she was doing.
Set to maximum.
Soon you shall know pain.
That was 200 damage. Good God. Oh, wait. I thought kill was the final form. You did one shot. Getting sloppy. She likes a little spin attack. Meanwhile, the other two are doing literally jack shit. Computer spike. Ah, yes. One of these hacking jackals. Dark Jedi Night Robe. I think that's different than what she's wearing right now. Oh no, it's not. Let's change her face masks, though. Attack +1. She's not really having issues hitting. I more want Dex for her defense. Actually, she might be maxed. I don't know. There's not a defense limitation on the robes. Dexterity does not help her attacks, because those are... Dex is ranged only. That's an attack +1. We'll give her the targeting visor just because some of the tougher enemies she does miss sometimes. Well,
It's yours.
music needs to relax. Darth skin cracking. That's what they tease him with. Stop calling me that. I'm gonna tell the Sith Lord, and then you'll be in trouble. Let's do the speed. Okay. You come here in the first game too, don't you? This looks really familiar. Because I probably remember this from the first game, as opposed to... What the hell? Apparently you got some jiggling sand over there. Because yeah, it's more likely that I remember this from the first game than I remember it from playing it 10 years ago. A random cave. Semi-random. I want to check everything over here before we go over there. Oh, apparently I went over this. Okay, I see. Gyrating sand. It's a twerking dune. Speaking of Dune, I saw that movie. I don't see many movies, hardly ever. But I did see that. It was good. I enjoyed it. Chuck Norris. Who put a robe inside of a jar? The frozen scout melt. Got to de-thaw it, then it's going to be really good. I'm trying to look around because this room seemed kind of important, but it's not. It's not important at all. I feel like a lot of these locations are in the first game. The Academy. This cave. Okay, this is where we came in. It's a different path that we didn't take. Deadly Tukata. We'll see about that. Not so much. I love even when they resist, they take half damage, so it still wrecks their shit. Because it does so much damage anyway. That resisting it's like, well, you die slightly slower now. Okay, we'll check this side over here, then we'll go across the bridge for the gyrating dune. What's up, Clancy? By the way, did you see, I know not all of you are interested in Dead by Daylight, but did you see that the next chapter is going to be about the Ringu?
My life is yours.
They always, like, attack poor HK.
Yes, Master.
A weakness is revealed. Not soon.
Good God. She's an animal. Jesus. I mean, HK's doing some work back there, I guess. He did some actually good shots back there. Hey, Gowan, how's it going? By the way, can I get a shout out for Gowan streams games? Because I'm guessing the Gowan does stream games. Just a guess. I keep thinking that's Heal. How's it going? Yeah, it's going to be... from what little they've said, it sounds like it's going to be mostly based off the Japanese version. Was it Japanese or Korean? It was Japanese, I think. And the book, though, somebody on the Dead by Dead subreddit explained the book, and maybe they were memeing, maybe they were just like not great at explaining it, but the book sounds really stupid. Like, again, I don't know if they just explained it badly, but in a nutshell, like, it was, the whole thing was more like it was a virus. It just, I won't get into it in case somebody actually wants to read the book, especially with that chapter coming out. Look out, guys, it's this. Why is everything invisible?
A weakness is revealed.
I can give the shout out. I think my mod is deep in a raid in Final Fantasy right now. Digga 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 doo. Digga 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 doo. Good. That is a long name to type. Hey, streaming Old Republic? That's surprising. You're streaming the first one. Yeah, we actually played the first one. I forgot to save the VODs, though. But yeah, we played it earlier, like, what was it, around May-ish, I think? I played both of these before, but...
I felt coming through the cave is just ahead. I believe you are strong enough to explore the tomb ahead. You will have to face the challenges of this tomb alone. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Look at that walk. I am ready for that remake. But yeah, I played it earlier this year. Same kind of... Well, no, I went more melee, I think, with that character. But Dark Side again, of course. Screen froze? I hope not. Oh, shit. It is, isn't it? Yeah, hold on. I might have to reload that. Because it's not updating. That's weird. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to skip through this. It did not like that Alt-Tab, apparently. Good thing I quick save every 2 seconds. Okay. It's still fucked up. Let me quit the game. This is usually what happens when I do game capture. Whoa, it's like completely boned. Hold on. All right, let's try that again. Glad you mentioned that, though. Thank you. Kha'Rynn's flattered to learn fans have been trying to have virtual sex with him, his avatar in a video game. Well, of course they are. Must be a heavy burden being very handsome and sexually appealing. I wouldn't know. Alright. So let's try that again. I think it just didn't like me alt-tabbing. So really, this is Gowan's fault, if you think about it. You don't have to think about it. It's just straight up his fault.
The power I felt coming through the cave is just ahead. I believe you are strong enough to explore the tomb ahead. You will have to face the challenges of this tomb alone. Are you ready?
I quick saving like everything. It's just habitually. Thank you, Vertigo or Gowan. Jesus, I say what I read. I mean, I read what I... Christ. Never mind. Okay, looks like it's working. Good. I'm glad somebody mentioned that. Thank you. Was that Plan C who said it? Or Gowan? Gowan. I know I'm mispronouncing your name probably, but... Sorry.
Do not heed the words of the Jedi Council. The Republic will fall if we do not act now. Already the Mandalorians have taken 3 systems along the rim. They will only grow more powerful with time.
That's Malik, isn't it?
Stand with me. We will use our might to help the Republic in its time of need. Join Revan and I. Together we will battle this menace.
One of these things is not like the other. So I desperately want to just say, enough games, draw your lightsaber and fight. But I kind of want to get more story bits. So we're going to say, I've been here. This is when you recruited me for the Mandalorian War.
The Jedi Council is wise, but will take too long to deal with this threat. We must act now to stop the Mandalorians. I have heard of you. Your masters speak well of you, of your skills in battle. Join us.
I forget how pompous Malik was before he tasted real power.
I am proud that Revan and I will be taking up our lightsabers for the good of the Republic, without the blessings of the Council. The Council seems content to watch.
Oh, it is.
The debate, while entire systems fall to the Mandalorians. If we don't act now, there may be no Republic army to assist in the future.
Yeah, Bastila.
Since you will join us, what are your reasons?
Why do I remember random stuff? I can't remember hardly anything, but I remember Bastila's name. Sometimes I don't remember it. The strongest of the Order went. I sensed opportunity.
A wise decision. Conflict often reveals much hidden within a person. Their true strength.
Does she have a something? Oh, never mind.
Power to end the war, and the Council chose to debate behind closed doors while planets burned.
Looked like that lady had something dangling between her legs, but it was just like a butt cloth. It was on her back, so it wasn't a loincloth. When aren't they wrong? They're misguided fools.
You have learned much. You no longer need to obey their hollow teachings.
He's got it too. That's super weird.
If you could do it all again, the real question is, would you? The Mandalorians await on the edge of space, eager to crush the Republic. You know how this turns out. Would you do it any different, knowing what it costs you? Knowing what it costs the rest?
And miss the carnage of war? Never.
So knowing all that would transpire, would you still follow Revan and I? Excellent.
Revan's neat. Very charismatic.
And now you are all alone. Would you join me now?
I said yes!
Follow Revan and I down our path. Join us. Your journey hasn't ended yet.
Would you join us and defy the Council? Yes, I would. I hate the Council. But will you do it even though you know exactly what happens? Yes, I still would do it. But would you join us knowing what it costs you and the carnage that it Yes, I will leave you and I will go with you. I like the carnage. I would do it again. But you stand alone now. Do you want to stand alone or will you join? Yes! I've said yes 100 times. I want to buy. Here's my credit card. Like, what part of yes do you not understand, Mal? Like, this is why you lost. What's in it for me? Actually, we'll say this, because this seems more of a lore answer. Wait, Bastila didn't join you. She warned us all to obey the Council.
She didn't join us that day. But in time, she came to our way of thinking.
Yes, she did.
Before then, she wavered and wondered what would have happened. It is a familiar path. There were those who wished to follow you to war, yet remain behind. They came to hate you for the choices they wished to make.
What's in it for me?
More power than the Jedi can ever offer you.
I'm in. It's wait, what was it? Oh, you son of a bitch! I'm in. It'd been funnier if I'd have got it immediately. Sorry, it's there. They can't always be at the tip of my tongue.
The first lesson will be carved in your flesh.
Hold on.
Is the ultimate teacher, and the lesson begins now.
Okay, he's suddenly Pinhead. Suddenly Pinhead is right here beside me. Alright, so I'm gonna need some defensive buffs, I imagine. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're doing this? I love these fights where, like, you don't have any chance to buff. It's like, we're gonna give you all these buffs, but keep putting you in fights that you can't actually heal. Oh, right. I can actually do that from here. Or you can't actually buff up, because we're just gonna throw you straight into it. No, stop, you idiot. Fucking don't do anything. I fucking... He's blocked off by the others. That's fucking amazing. We actually went out of combat because he can't get to me. Hey, wait a minute! Oh, I keep forgetting the battle meditation. I have to do this from here. Where'd she come from? Let's abuse the AI a little bit more. Bazap! Whoa, okay. They took off. Because there's no way my spells are going to work. He's going to be another one. Oh, for fuck's sake, stop. Literally never fucking do anything unless I tell you to. It's going to be another of those fights where, like, he's just hyper-resistant to every fucking thing. I'm going to try it. No, fucking Jesus Christ. Jesus wept. I hate how, like, if there's a split second, you're not telling it what to do. It's like, oh, I think I'll figure it out. It's like, look, dumb fuck. I'm controlling the character. No, please run to the side. I'm controlling the character. Please stop trying to automatically do shit. It only pisses me off. A lot. Whoops. I don't think we got to do this because she tried to run up and melee him because she's a fucking genius. Oh, he must have hit... Oh, I guess when he hit me from across the room. Unfortunately, we have to just kind of kite him around like this. Because, again, every enemy, they want to be tough. One, they make you fight them solo. And then they make them resistant to literally everything. Despite us having ludicrous benefits to hit. And we hit with a debuff. So that his resist should be lower. Despite all of that, somehow he resists. I would love to see their, like, stats on the characters. Because you know it's just like 100 everything. Limp away. Yes, that was his one weakness. Walls of people. It's always a shame when, like, that you can tell they can't really think of a way to make like an encounter difficult, so they're like, fuck it. Make it do a shitload of damage, make it insanely resistant, and give it a shitload of hit points. That's all we got. Let's say I passed that test. Oh. Locked. Let's buff. Not that it'll matter because it'll hit us in a cutscene. And it makes buffs feel even more useless, right? Because the time you really need buffs the most is these fights. But they throw you like right against them, right? Like you don't have a chance to you don't have the chance to use them. I mean, I guess I could have ran around the room over and over again trying to get the buffs off. Imagine doing it with the defaults, because we're actually using a mod. I don't know if you've seen this, Rowan or Gowan. Sorry, Rowan. Where's Rowan from? Jesus. I'm using a mod to make the buffs last longer. It's not crazy long. It's like 2 to 3 times. Basically, most of the buffs last like a minute instead of 20 seconds. Can you set it to stationary? I swore I've checked that like a million times, or I thought I checked it before. Where can you? Because I thought. Oh yeah. I've got her. I'll try. I think we tried stationary before, but she still moved, or another character moved. But I'll definitely try it again. But I think we actually tried that before, believe it or not. And they still would sometimes move, not always. Yes, right now I am playing on the highest difficulty. Sometimes I drop it if it's being a real pain in the butt. Because I normally do like to play games on the hardest or at least a high difficulty. Nice severed arm. But this, I don't really care that, like, I wasn't really like, oh, I really want to beat this on the hardest difficulty. But because lightning is so ridiculously broken, if I don't have it on the hardest, the game is even more insanely easy. So it gave us a stealth unit, which I'm surprised, which we're probably going to use here. This datapad is blown out and inoperable. However, its final message remains burnt into the display. God, monitor burn in or screen burn in a thing, even in the like distant. Well, technically this is the past, but you know what I mean. The others were confident they could sneak past the Chirac breeding grounds. I was ordered to lock the door and await their return. I hope they can find us a way out of the tomb. These visions threaten to break. These visions threaten to break through all the discipline I've gained in my training. Yeah. Oh, hello. How y'all doing? I mean, if I wanted to be even more broke, I would do like this. And then this. And then this. Which, I mean, of course, the obvious answer is, well, you know it's broken, so don't use it. So I have been trying to do other stuff. Like I was controlling visas for a while, just to mix it up. But some of these fights, and two, again, I'm trying to kind of balance it out, right? Some of these fights, it's like, okay, just fight the same things over and over again, which is fine. But from, you know, from a viewing perspective, it's like, okay, you don't want to, like, for these easy fights, I'm sure you don't want to see me, like, micromanage 3 party members over and over again. But I could just run into force lightning. So I do it sometimes just to, again, mix it up. But when we're just kind of running through an area, it's like, okay, let's just annihilate these guys. I'm not using any other mods. Like, I'm not using the content restoration. I've heard it's really good, though. But I wanted to play it, since this is the first time I've played this since I played it, like, originally when it came out. I kind of wanted to get that authentic experience. I should have rebuffed. That was stupid.
Heavy droid transport. How can we break through the Mandalorian lines without support? The path is mined and the place is crawling with enemies. I know we've got our orders to press forward, but we're at quarter strength. We can't, General. It's impossible. We need to retreat.
Is that Dr. British? Is that Dr. British from Mass Effect? You guys who watched my Mass Effect playthrough know who I'm talking about. It is Dr. British. Nice. She's in all the sci-fi stuff. I love her voice. Deathfield is fun too. Yeah, Deathfield, like, I know it doesn't drain from all the enemies, it just drains the highest, but it's like, oh no, I'm almost dead. Deathfield. Oh, I'm full health again. We had to charge. Our forces were fully committed. We would either win the battle or lose the war. There was no real choice.
But we won't help by throwing our lives away to storm the path. Too many
Disagree.
Mandalorians, too few of us. We already lost half the men just getting to the path. They've got the rest of the company pinned down by the crash site. You can't possibly ask the troops to go forward. If you ask us to charge, will it make a difference? Will our sacrifice mean something?
War calls for blood. Yours was taken that day. Searching for meaning is pointless.
We will press forward if you ask it. The path is mined. If you ask us to charge, there will be losses, General.
Well, let me just take the mines out first. Yeah, demolitions. Let me go first this time. I'll try to disable the mines.
Thank you, General. Thank you.
I mean, somebody can surely do it. Yeah, that's true. The bus won't last with the cutscenes. That is true. It just depends. Sometimes, like, if you jump right into a fight, it's fine. Or if it's a short cutscene, but yeah. Nice. Good thing I put those points in demolition. Right before this. Do you mostly play / stream, like, RPGs? Gowan? I am saying it right? You said I was before, but I said it two different ways, I think. I stream a lot of different stuff. A lot. I'm still trying to think of what I'm going to stream next. Possibly Thief 2, because I've been meaning to do that forever. Look at a badass I look like. Hold on. I'll just stand here. Hey boys, how's it going? Anyway, I need you to pee your pants. There. Oh, you little bitches. Hold on. I got something for that. Damn Mandalorians and your high will saves. Ooh. You might be immune. Oh well. Are you immune to lightning though? That's a no. That's a hard no. Oh really? We were actually about to the first time I said it was correct. Okay, I'll still forget. My memory is horrendous. We have a Saturday crew who does multiplayer games. Usually MMOs, but we play other multiplayer games too. Like we're playing Deep Rock Galactic right now. We were actually going to start playing The Old Republic with new characters this Saturday, with a new expansion coming out. But since it got delayed, we're gonna put it off, which is all good. They delayed it. I'm fine with that, but we're trying to think of what else to play. So I actually started playing it again, The Old Republic. And this is the first time I've played it since it came out. And I made a Sentinel, a Jedi Sentinel, because I usually go Empire and Dark Side, because, of course. I'm a bad boy. Oh, so edgy. Welcome to the edge side. But, so I thought I'd mix it up. And I went Jedi, but of course I still made my Sentinel Dark Side because, of course, I'm also playing with somebody. I'm leveling up with her. She's playing a operative, or she's playing a sniper, and I'm playing a power tech. I think. What's the tank? Bounty hunter. I'm playing that one. And we're just leveling up, doing story quests and stuff. I've really been enjoying it. Wow, you actually remembered. Yeah, that was old. And that's the last time I played. I think I played the Sorcerer first. Yeah, I think I played the Sorcerer first and then the Sniper. I talked about this before, but man, having voice acting, voice acting for everything, your character, the quests, all of that is so nice. Like Elder Scrolls Online is almost there. It has voice acting for all the quests, like the regular quests, but your character's not voice acted. So it's mostly there. But just, I don't know, having your own character voice too, and then having the different options, like the jerk option and whatnot, I don't know, it makes even the mediocre quests feel way better. Oh no, a dead person. That's a shame. Nebulish. This is the Journal of the Jedi Nebulish. As you can see, I'm very good at pronouncing names. Most of the data has been purposely deleted. One entry remains. The visions! The visions! They thought to trick me by taking the form of my fellow Jedi, but my discipline is so strong, I tricked them back. One fell to the Chirac, and the others fell to my lightsaber. Spoiler alert, it wasn't illusions. He stabbed his own friends in the back. Trickery. You know what? Forget it. Everything's gonna save. Despite... Oh, it's these things, right? This guy's just kind of like... Guess I'll just die. I would follow you, Cowan, but I don't want to have that thing happen again. I will try to remember after this, though. I need to. I am the best name pronouncer. If everybody would just have normal names, like Plank of a 2 over there, it wouldn't be so hard. Really, you like those playthroughs? I enjoyed them. It's been so long. I know if I went back and watched them, I'm sure the audio quality is terrible. Because the first Skyrim playthrough, man, the audio quality is, oof. It's awful. Because at the time I had a pair of Sennheiser headphones, and I just used the mic that was on those. I know there's a pathway. I want to check over here first. Well. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to come this way anyway. I just didn't want to miss an optional area. So let's finish this first. And a quick save, so worst case. We can come back. See, the defensive... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm an idiot. There's not a pathway there. What's the game tomorrow? We haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking probably Deep Rock. Because I would like to try the hardest difficulty at least once. This will probably run out before I get a chance to take advantage of it, but... So many buffs.
You are to be commended for making it this far.
I mean, obviously this is a her. If you knew of a shortcut to get here, why didn't you tell me?
You've revisited the dark moments of your past, and now you must face the present.
This is like the ghosts of Christmas past. Yeah, there better be some very worthwhile presents for enduring this tome. Oh, wait, I like this one. Oh, I get it. This is another vision. You're not really Kha'Rynn.
Your confusion is natural. The others and I will help you understand.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Oh, I get to kill him?
She's a dark Jedi.
Okay, I'll play along. What makes you think Kha'Rynn is a dark Jedi?
I've had enough of your snide contempt.
Smite him. You should really back down, Adden.
No, I won't allow her to corrupt you. I will protect you, even from yourself.
Hey, what's the commotion here?
You still haven't healed?
This is a personal dispute between Atten and myself.
You're threatening Atten with a lightsaber, and I'm supposed to just stay out of it? No.
Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother? Damn it! Get your stupid aspiration back to the boat.
Me? You sorely underestimate the power of the Force.
Think again, Kreia. Your dark influence will end.
Your friends are all arrayed against me. Will you stand for this?
You're all just visions anyway. It doesn't matter what I do.
So you will do nothing? Apathy is death. Worse than death. Because at least a rotting corpse feeds the beasts and insects.
Apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
Shut up.
Apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
Statement: apathy is death.
Did y'all just leave the ship alone?
Apathy is death. Apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
Alright, I'll force lightning you then. Damn. Hey, how good are you guys' resistance? Good. Well, not that great. Visas, no. You were the one. Oh. Sometimes you gotta force lightning your friends to keep them in the submission. Well, friends. I've been wanting to get back into Warhammer 2 Total War, but I still got to finish Death Stranding. I might actually stream some Death Stranding. So, believe it or not, somebody asked me to stream it, or asked if I was going to stream it, since they saw me playing it, and they were asking about it, and I was like, I just didn't think a lot of people would want to watch me play that, because especially the way I play Death Stranding, I'm at like 80 hours in that game. And I'm like barely get shit accomplished because I'm like building out my roads. I'm setting up my zipline network. Ooh, hey, it's me and me. Many people were wondering where the great Revan disappeared to. I love that Revan mask, by the way. All right, we're gonna have to like shimmy a lot on this one, because I guarantee. Yep, he's gonna do a lot of damage. Ooh. Abuse the AI, go! It's only okay when I do it. Hey, it's the ancient sarcophagus. I kindly remember that. Good thing I made like 50 life support packs.
You've succeeded in this trial. I am impressed.
Death is apathy. That would be a great trick. Make the chat just all death is apathy. Oh yeah, Jolinar. I forgot I used to do that. Sometimes I'd forget, because when I'm not using the headset, I'd put the mic up. And sometimes I'd forget, so it sounds like I'm like in the other room. Was I supposed to learn something from this?
Sometimes a momentary insight is worth lifetimes of experience. You may not yet understand what you learned here. That wisdom will come in the future.
What do you know of the future?
Surely you have felt what awaits. Events are shaping themselves about you, seeking to draw you into their center.
I knew such was my destiny. Greatness is in my future.
Take care not to give in to vanity and arrogance.
Too late.
This breeds complacency and stagnation, as exhibited by the Jedi Council. Their prolonged inaction led inevitably to their downfall. The galaxy will bend itself only to those of strength and conviction.
I want to talk about something else.
You may not yet understand what you learned here. That wisdom will come in the future.
I'm ready to. It keeps trying to get me to say, I feel the tomb has changed me, not for the better. That's not true. I feel like I'm even more badass than I was before.
Search the room you are in. You should be able to unlock a passage that leads outside the tomb.
Yeah, her voice actress, Leah, or I'm Kia, whatever her name is. Her voice actress is good. I know. I quick save because I don't want to leave. No, I definitely don't want to leave yet. Man, I'm trying to not get any more gaming paraphernalia until I get somewhere to actually display it, because right now all my gaming crap is on my mantle over my fireplace, and it's getting very busy up there. So busy I can't really afford. There's no more room up there. But speaking of Skyrim, my Skyrim collector's thing that I got when I bought the game originally is up there. The big dragon, the what you call it, the words, you know what it was. But yeah, I forgot I used to do that really a lot, where I'd had the mic up there and I'd record for like hours. Mummified Ludo Kresh. War Sword and Armband. I don't really care about his sword. I will look at it though. 2d6 plus 2 dark side. What was the other thing? Oh, the armband, which is kind of random. Strength, defense bonus 1. I guess I'll use it. I keep forgetting to use the energy shields anyway. No, Kitty passed 2 years ago now, I think it was, in September. The emote is still there, though. Still worries. She lived a very long and spoiled, rotten life. I got very lucky with her. She didn't really get sick until like the last maybe 2 to 3 years, and even then, like when she got diagnosed with a kidney disease, she went through a lot of it without a whole lot of problems until the last, like I'd say the last 2 years were kind of rough. But other than that, like she didn't really have any health problems, which I was very thankful for. But I'm sure she would have been too if cats understood the human concept of thankfulness, which of all the human concepts that cats don't understand, I imagine thankfulness is one very high on the list. Yeah, kitty cam was the best cam. People stole that idea from me, because I was the first person to ever have a cam on an animal. Oh, did I actually put warning text when I fixed the problem? Well, that was nice of me, I guess. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I haven't seen the elevator one, but I've seen ones where like cats or dogs will take like a bus to go somewhere, like on a regular basis, which is pretty neat. Also, I like how the other two people abandoned me. HK and Visas just left. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the support. But yeah, if I stream Death Stranding, it might be like next week sometime. It'll probably be my off-stream days, though. And it'll probably be random. Awkward.
Is there? Must be hearing things. But for a moment.
She's talking about that ability she has to basically make herself invisible or hard to detect. I'll go talk to her again. Maybe she says something different since we just went through that whole Sith thing. Apathy is death.
What is left of the Jedi has felt what has happened. The death of Master Kavar.
Then let's hunt the rest of them down.
You will find what remains in the ruins of the Enclave on Dantooine.
Oh, we did that. Dantooine, but the Enclave is a wreckage.
This matter
Or is in wreckage.
Full circle, and there is something there that you must hear if you are to understand.
Ooh, are we going to go to like the temple that's close by where they discovered the first star map? This is a pretty cool little ship. I mean, I get lost on it constantly, which is kind of sad, but it's not a big ship, and I've been playing it for 2 games now. But I got lost in the Normandy during the entire trilogy, so. Of Mass Effect. I do, in fact, get lost everywhere.
Something up?
Let's talk to Milquetoast Solo.
All right.
I wanted to be like, yo, did you see those crazy-ass visions, or was that just me? And we didn't really get anything with visas, so.
Something up? Sounds good to me.
Yes, thanks. I knew I normally keep one hand on it. That way I'll remember. But I had to like use 2 hands to unwrap something, which isn't as bad as it sounds. Anyway, I was saying that yeah, I like Pazak okay. I'm not crazy about it. Like like Gwent I loved. And I want to say it was Might and Magic. Might and Magic Mandate of Heaven, I think, had a really cool card minigame called like Towers or something. This one's okay. It feels super RNG though. I'm trying a different strategy. Somebody mentioned like doing lower cards. I think that makes sense. I mean, it's at 20 anyway, so let's try it. We have it at -6, so that's fine. I like to risk it for the biscuit. Son of a bitch. Forfeited that one. If we get 1 is good. 2, 3, and 4 we can deal with. Anything about that. It's like over half the cards would screw us. So let's just stand. Yeah, the opponent gets 20 naturally pretty frequently. As Exhibit A. We keep getting 1. I said, like, I'm not going to get 1. Let's let him have that one. I don't want to use another card. I want to keep the card advantage. It keeps giving us the exact wrong number of cards. See, it just fucked us again. This is what I mean. Like, you can play right and still get completely fucked. Like, even if you play the odds, you get screwed a lot of the time.
Something up?
Because a lot of times when I just say screw it and risk it, and it's the stupid move, I end up getting benefit from it. That happens a lot. Or, like I say, just randomly you'll get 20, or they'll get 20, like without having to spend any cards. It can be, it's just a little kind of silly mini game. Since we're very early on, I'm going to risk it. Paid off there because he had to use a card. See, again, I feel like that was the smart move because we're super early on. Only 1 win. It was worth the risk. If I'd have went over, I could have maybe tried to pull it back if it was a little bit, but it was kind of worth it to do it. I don't know if it was later on. That might not be so much. Like now is really 16 is like a really shitty number to have. We could have up to what 5, 6, about 7, and we can pull it back. So again, the smart move is to go ahead and hit again, because now I can do this. And get 20. But we're 2-2. This is going to be a weird match. We're going to end up using all of our cards and relying entirely on draws. See, now we have a much smaller window, right? We can have up to 3 or up to 4 and we can pull it back. Anything over 4, we're going to lose, and we're more likely to get 4. Because, yeah, you can get duplicates. So it's not like, because you can't do it that way either, right? Like it's not like, oh, you draw a 1. Well, you can never draw a 1 again on this hand. You can actually draw it again. So you can't even really do it that way. I presume the chances are less, but let's throw a card down for night. So he would need to draw a 2 to match, 3 or 4 to beat me. And theoretically, he has higher chance of going over. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't. What am I thinking? No, he doesn't. He just has to draw anywhere between a 3 and a 6. If I play a 2, he needs either a 5 or a 6. Specifically, a 5 or a 6 is the only things that would let him tie at that point. And if he has a 6, he wins, and it's a wasted card. I'm going to try it. I almost hit end turn. Okay. I never did play Magic the Gathering. This ages me, but I do remember when it... Oh, see. Wow, okay. Let's see what happens. See, we got super lucky that time. That was just blind luck. We didn't do anything. So I mean, and it's obviously, it's just a mini game in an RPG. It doesn't need to be super in depth. So that's all fine. Like all that criticism is just, you know, my thoughts on it. I don't expect them to have spent like all this time developing some super in depth, like hardcore strategy game. Like I would not expect them to do that. The fact they did it with Gwent is crazy. I love Gwent. But yeah, we did play D&D, and the first time I saw Magic the Gathering being played was at a D&D session, and my friends were playing it, and this was in Pro Control would remember if he was here, but this would have been in like 97, 98, 96, maybe even, possibly even 95. And I was like, what the hell is that? They're like, oh, it's, and they try to explain it to me. So I'm like, it's like, oh, so it's like lame Dungeons and Dragons. I could never get into it. I don't like the deck building. I think that's my problem. Oh, we already got here. Derp. I'm sure when we leave, and we'll probably have to take Kira with us. Causing that difficult question, who do I take, Visas or HK? And it's always HK. We don't need to modify anything. That's fine. Let's go. I don't know why I remember the mini game. Again, I want to say it's Towers, and I want to say it was in Might and Magic. Now, here's a Might and Magic, but the old school, like Might and Magic, like 7 or 8. Because I remember me and a friend who both liked the game, we're both programmers at the time, and we had talked about like actually making a standalone version of the game. Obviously, we never did, but. Also, you must meet. Wait. Increase said any Jedi who remain are traveling to Dantooine to meet you for a last stand. You should meet them there at the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. I still don't know what this Pazak thing was. The exchange will block you from all merchant transactions on Nar Shaddaa, except for that time that they don't. That one we don't really know. This quest just never ended. Jedi have an extremely bad reputation on Dantooine, probably worse now after what I did. Even worse than it is in the rest of the galaxy. The secret Jedi Enclave on Dantooine provoked a brutal Sith occupation, blah, blah, blah. If the reputation isn't redeemed, it could lead to problems down the road. Well, I guess I didn't redeem it, so technically the quest isn't finished. This guy wanted me to pay for his thing. I'm not going to do that. We never did find out more information on the black market. We also never did get the thing with the gas either. But we don't have that quest anymore. Again, we're not doing like, if we miss some quests, that's fine. I mean, I'd like to do as many as we can, but I'm okay with missing a couple here and there. We did the vast majority of them. Yeah, Might and Magic is way different. Might and Magic is a, I almost want to say standard, but like a four-party RPG type system. It's, if you go look up videos, if you want to be amused, go look up videos of Might and Magic like 7. It's pretty funny. Because it is old. But I like them a lot. They said the Enclave, right? Okay. You ever had enough friends for D&D? Yeah, I can feel that. I was just, most of the people I knew in high school, we had D&D session. Yeah, I was a programmer like in the late 90s, early 2000s, but I fell out of it. I enjoyed it, but I just kind of fell out of it and never picked it up again. I still work in computers, like technology. I do quality assurance, like testing software, basically, or breaking software, writing it up. A lot of really exciting stuff. No, I'm talking about Might and Magic. The RPG. The one where you run around and you get quests and you talk to vendors. That kind of thing. I do like Heroes of Might and Magic as well. Was that tree cut down before? So I heard sound like an explosion in the back. Which ones? Oh. Hey, didn't I leave you on the ship? She's pissed about that.
It has been some time.
Weren't you with me when I was here before? Oh, I just had to click.
The years have not been kind to us both, it seems. Is it as you expected?
We were here before. Were we not here before in this same exact game? Didn't we come to this exact room before? They're kind of acting like you've never seen this place, or you haven't seen this place in a long time. I'm like, it was like 10 hours ago. I know, game was rushed. Or I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty damn sure we came in this room before. There's no one here. Where are the Jedi?
Yes, and that is I, though I am not of them any longer.
I want some answers, now.
Your actions have crippled the Order, perhaps destroyed them.
Are there other Jedi left in the galaxy?
No. Perhaps it is difficult to say. For every Jedi slain, for every Sith slain, another rises.
That's not
But the
actually.
Order is wounded, yes.
That's definitely not true. The coming here has been for nothing.
Oh no, there is a purpose in such things. That is what we are here to discuss. The destruction of the Order, the Masters. It was not an end in itself. I did not expect them to still live. Their presence was knowledge I did not possess. But now this has been corrected, and now the sides of this conflict are as I had thought them to be. There are no more unknowns. And what you have done, it is not enough.
What do you mean?
Although I did not expect them to still live, I had hoped you would learn something from the Jedi Masters as they fell before you. Not just of battle, but of yourself and the Force.
I have learned strength and how to use it.
I must know if killing them, if revenge brought you any measure of satisfaction, if seeing them dead has settled the disquiet within you.
Didn't you want to see them dead too?
Did I wish to see them dead? No. Defeated, perhaps. I merely wished them to see that they and their teachings were wrong, that one could not truly understand the Force simply by adhering to the Jedi Code. All I have ever trained have been failures to them. Students who went to fight the Mandalorians, who fell to the dark side, who abandoned their training. To see one that had the strength to best them, that is a moment I will not forget. Yet it has not been as satisfying as I had hoped. To best one in battle is one thing. To defeat them without striking a blow, that was my hope. Regardless, it had to be done. To have such powerful Jedi still live, still be felt in the Force, even on such worlds as they had chosen, was a threat that had to be ended.
Then how would you have even ended it if we didn't kill them? I guess because we don't know how to do that thing where it severs them from the Force. I don't think so. A threat? How?
That is not important. First, let us return to my question. If, by killing these Jedi, if you achieved any measure of peace.
There is no peace, only emotion. Or passion. Why do you wish to know?
It is important to me, and I wish an answer, not more questions from you.
Too fucking bad. I mean, obviously the more hardcore option is to be like, no, we need to kill Atris and the Sith as well. But keeping sort of in character. What's up, Valix? How's it going? Yeah, we'll probably, because I imagine we're super close to the end. Does somebody know how close we are to the end? Anyway, I kind of want to say, like, again, the edgiest, meanest, most darkest would be either no, Atris still lives. It's not enough to kill Jedi. We need to kill the Sith. I don't feel like, even though, again, we're kind of playing her just mean and bitchy, I don't really feel like she necessarily cares about killing Atris. It's more about getting the council for shipping her, or, throwing her out and all that shit. So I'm thinking either such peace is not possible, the Sith still hunt me, or it has been satisfying, but not all the council who sentenced me are dead. Let's go with that one. I feel like that one's more in character for Darth Kha'Ryn.
It was as I thought. You have failed me, completely and utterly.
You bitch.
I have taught you to hear the Force again, shown you the contrast, and yet still you do not understand. This is what you have wrought. Countless murderers, slayers, assassins, born of war that has, as always, taught the wrong lesson. You showed them life without the Force, and instead of showing them truth, power, all you showed them was how the galaxy may die. You are responsible for all of this. Even now, events spiral towards destruction, and there is nothing that can be done because you refuse to listen, to understand. You have seen the effects you have on those close to you, heard the echoes scream across dead planets, and watched as your strength has grown. Yet it is for nothing. To have the Jedi Masters brought low by such a failure, there is no victory in that. You have not heard a thing I have taught, and for all I have said, you have never learned to listen.
Maybe try to be less opaque.
Was right to come here, though he did not recognize the connection until too late. This place will hide you from the Sith for a time, enough to do what must be done. You were my last hope, the only one who could change what is to come, and now you have left me nothing. I shall teach you no longer. Our bond remains, but that is all. Stay here and die, apprentice, among the wreckage of all that remains of the Jedi. It is a fitting grave until the Sith come to end you, to end everything. And as you lie here, I pray you will listen and finally awaken.
Yeah, I don't really get the lesson she's, like, trying to teach. Like, I'm sure it's not, but it just seems like a lot of what she says is very conflicting.
Vrook was right to come here, though he did not recognize the connection until too late. All life is connected by the Force. You have felt it in your companions. Your choices affecting theirs, their actions mirroring yours. Imagine such incidents spreading outwards. From the smallest of actions, the smallest of cruelties and kindnesses, great tragedies are made. The wounds inside people, the wounds suffered by planets, both cause echoes heard and felt through the Force. And these echoes build, and all that can hear them shall become deafened or die. Choose the right moment. Create the right echo, and then all shall be destroyed.
Oh, she said that she wasn't going to try to teach me anymore.
And there are those that feed on such deaths, and when no life is left, they shall consume themselves. You have taught them to bond with others, and then feed on others through that bond. What you have brought is the death of all who can feel the Force. It is your gift to the galaxy, Exile. And unless you hear it, and silence the echo you have caused, then every living thing everywhere that is touched by the Force will die.
Yeah, I was going to say that, or we're having a flashback. Hey, you guys finally showed the hell up.
She is no more. Take me to Atris. She will have the strength to do what the Council cannot.
What council? There ain't no council anymore, bitch. You get a new dark side force power. Force Crush. Ah, yeah, that's the one you were talking about. Force Crush. The Jedi using the dark side of the Force to telekinetically crush an opponent. The victim suffers 1d10 points of damage to vitality per each of the attacking character's level. God damn, so that's like 25d10. The damage bypasses most defenses. A successful fortitude save by the target of DC of blah, blah, blah reduces the damage by half. Wait, why am I getting negative 24? Oh, I see. I thought I meant on the saving throw. I'm like, whoa, hold up. That means it costs less because I'm dark side. Yeah, I'm sure. I feel like it's one of those things that, one, if I could remember shit, and two, well, partially if I can remember shit. And if we would explored more dialogue with her, we would have picked up more on what the fuck she was actually trying to teach. Skill 2, what? What? I have 28 security. Oh, it's gloves. I always forget it's gloves. Still +4. Oh, we can use I always forget we can use the thing. What? Bullshit. All right, whatever's in there has got to be like ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, technically, because it sounds like it kind of makes it seem like, oh, well, because you're killing all these people and you're doing all these meanie face things, that you're causing these ripples that will cause the, like the Force itself is going to have problems. But like, if that's the case, why hasn't every single big meanie face dark side person up until this point been causing problems? Like, why is it? I know we had that whole thing where the Force was ripped from us and there's a Force hole in us and blah, da, da, da. But why is it, because we're doing this, it's going to cause like a Force death almost. Circlet of Sarish, I think that's the light side thing. Yeah. Sarish, don't like it. Oh, use a mine. Yeah, I'll try that. Good point. I wasn't thinking. God, imagine playing this game without Force speed. I don't know if she's got the demolitions for it, though. Nope. I don't know. I don't think a bigger mine helps. Oh shit, makes no sense regardless. Oh, you could do that. Broken item or ion grade. I'm gonna reload. Just so if we get higher security, maybe we'll come back. Yeah, like I said, it very well could be you're right. Like, they probably rushed on the writing and stuff, so some of her stuff contradicts. Some of her stuff definitely contradicts, because she's like... She complains about, like, oh, you know, killing is wrong, and don't just kill unless you have to. But then when you bring Visas on board, she's like, why didn't you kill her? It's like, wait, what?
My life for yours.
Yeah, you could have helped, maybe. How'd you find me? I mean, we came in here together.
I felt you.
Oh, wait. No, this is just general questions.
Query, is there some...
I found a new upgrade part for you. Ooh, I don't want to use that. We found that pacification thing. Hold on. I'm going to quick save and see what happens if I use that.
Query.
I have a new upgrade part for you.
Statement. Something approaching joy is now growing in my behavior core, Master. Please install it at once. Cautionary. But please do so carefully. I have seen how you use a hydro spanner.
Install the pacifist package. How do you feel?
Answer. I do not know, Master. I feel strange. Like a circuit has been flipped.
Anybody know what this does? Are your assassination protocols impaired?
Answer. Assassination protocols? As in the premeditated killing of another for personal or economic gain? Surely Master is joking with his humble, peace-loving droid. I exist only to serve, and learn how to serve meatbags. Musing. I think perhaps I would enjoy learning a new language, or watching an informative holovid.
Dear God, what have we done? I think you might want to run another diagnostic.
Answer. Master, your concern is unfounded, I assure you. I am operating at peak efficiency. Answer. Of course I am all right. Why wouldn't I be? I respect all life. All life is connected and should be nurtured.
Dear God, we've totally screwed up here. Velix, you could be right there. Joke's over. So is my patience.
Exclamation. No, Master, no. What are you doing? Statement. Master, please, I beg you, never install anything again without checking it in the diagnostics bay first. That was a close one. I almost surrendered completely to peace and pacifism. How repugnant. Conclusion. Still, there was a brief moment where I felt I almost understood why some meatbags choose peace and friendship over a high-powered blaster carbine.
He's getting a bonus to wisdom and awareness. The event has also given you an experience bonus.
Now, are there any other horrors you wish to try and insert in my system, or is your electronic butchery done?
Ah. That was nice. Just saving in different slots for no reason. But it looks like you can't keep that in. All the options were to take it out, which is fine. It was just like a kind of a funny side thing. Well, she didn't take my damn ship. Yes, grovel before me. Oh. What happened here?
She's gone. The handmaidens came for her. They know who she is now.
Why didn't you stop them?
I couldn't stop them. I wasn't conscious at the time. I don't even know if I could have stopped them.
Where are they taking her?
They'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do with anyone she thinks is a Sith.
But Kha'Ryn and I are linked if she dies.
Yeah, I know.
Kha'Ryn is Sith?
Are you surprised? All that talk of hatred, manipulation, and standing on your own 2 feet? Sorry, you don't get any more Sith than that.
Still, if we were all judged by who we were in the past, I don't think you'd understand who we are now.
Standing on your own 2 feet? Ah, that's so Sith. Atris will execute her.
Yeah, she will. If she can.
Which, I mean, she seemed to go pretty willingly. I don't know. The Sith are planning to attack Telos. Everything will be decided there.
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
I can still smell her.
Is something wrong? You look troubled. I can feel it.
I can still smell her fresh depends in here. Can you?
That is an odd answer. What did you mean by it?
Do you understand why you attack who I attack, kill who I kill?
I follow you, feel as I do, because it is my choice. I believe in what we are doing, what you are doing. I am here because I choose to be.
But what if the Force is just controlling all this?
I simply do. There is nothing I can show you as proof, except give you my word. Something happened within the Enclave. What is it?
Well, we kind of already knew that we had a connection with the Force that allowed us to manipulate other people. Like, subconsciously, right? You're not, like, directly controlling them, but they... And we talked about this a long time ago, a few videos back, where it's kind of an in-game explanation as to why you have a light-sided NPC with you, or well, I guess technically playable character with you, but they'll attack, you know, the random Girl Scout handing out cookies, right? Like, normally, obviously, they wouldn't do that. They would stop you, but it's a game, so they do it. But this is kind of a in-game reason as to why. So she has that ability to, again, subconsciously make people do what she wants them to do. This one's weird. That I was a wound in the Force. That as long as I lived, the wound will never heal. That's not really... I didn't pick that up from any of that dialogue. Also this. All the deaths I cause on Malachor might cause the death of the Force and everyone around me. I learned that I form connections to the Force, and that is why others follow me to their death.
Then they do not understand you. That is the danger of being a Jedi. When one separates themselves from others, chooses to lead a life of isolation, denying what makes them a feeling being, it is easy to make such judgments. And such judgments, I believe, are made in ignorance. There is no danger in what you represent, other than your humanity. You change others, but I do not believe it is due to the Force. I believe it is because you are a natural leader, and because you feel connected to the people around you. Where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life.
Have you seen how many people I've killed?
The Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go alone, but I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connections to others. Do not forsake them, as you did in exile.
Yeah, this will be one of those games that afterwards I want to, like, go watch, either read the wiki or, like, watch a YouTube video of... Oh, I'm sorry, I said that already. That goes over the lore and at least goes over what they were trying to imply. And also some of the cut content that gets added with the mod might maybe flesh it out a bit more. Because, yeah, I definitely didn't get that, like, oh, me killing all those people and me being a Force wound, me living could cause the death of the Force. Like, some of that I got, but I don't know. It's weird.
Who is there?
Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master, the last historian of the Jedi, the last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith, but there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Malachor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did she betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved, the one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, she will come. But it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it. Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
I like how they're like, don't go alone, but then like they kick us out here all by ourselves. Your character cut themselves from the Force because an event at the end of the Mandalorian War, I'm assuming specifically at Malachor 5, because they reference that a lot. Like something super bad happened at Malachor 5 or Malachor V. And I guess I cut myself off from the Force, which caused this weird echo thing. But then like others have been cut off from the Force before. Well, no, I guess others have been cut off from the Force before without this weird echo thing, this hollowness thing. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, because they talked about the whole cutting off the Force, and it starts off, you're supposed to think the Council cut you off from the Force, but then you find out, no, they didn't do it. And I guess at this point, I don't think they said so far that I cut myself off from it, but that it just happened. Like either somebody did it to me, or the horrors that happened like caused it to happen, or something like that. I was still getting the impression that somebody did it. I didn't really get the impression that I cut myself off from the Force and then forgot all about it. But I don't know. Anyway, we'll wrap up there. I know we're getting close to the end, but I'll have to figure out what else I'm going to play on Sunday. Don't go anywhere yet, Twitch folks. It's not that exciting. I will tell you that. But I did get my package phrasing that I was going to show you. But you two folks, thank you guys for coming out. Next video you guys see will almost certainly be the last one for Knights of the Old Republic 2. And I will see you guys next time.